We're going to be working on a nonfiction and a couple nonfiction books this week in reading. We're going to be going over a skill that nonfiction books are very useful. We've talked about this a couple weeks back and we've kind of referred to it, but it's something that's real important for us to remember when we are reading a nonfiction text. To remember is it's called text features, and nonfiction books have something called text features on them, and text features make good teachers. And that's just a fun way to remember that text features are things that we use in nonfiction books to help us learn. And we've talked about these already, but we're going to go into them again this week in our book, Bear Cubs. And then we have a Dr. Seuss book that we're going to be working with text features as well. So today and tomorrow, it's Bear Cubs. And a title is a text feature. So the title gives us real good clues into what the story's about. The glossary. Do you remember where the glossary comes in the nonfiction book? We're going to be studying that this week as well. We did go over it already. Pictures are a great text feature. Let me see if you can see that. Pictures are a great text feature because it gives us more information about the text and it lets us learn things. So pictures, don't ignore the pictures when you are reading really any book. And then the nonfiction books, you definitely don't want to ignore the pictures. So in our story, Bear Cubs, we have, I wanted to ask you a question. What genre, I kind of talked about it already, but what genre is Bear Cubs? And how do you know what genre it is? The genre is nonfiction. And I know it's nonfiction because it's got real life pictures. I could tell by the title, and it's probably going to teach me about bear clubs. So let's just take a minute and see. I've got my table of contents text feature, and I see pictures of real bears. So I know my genre is nonfiction. I know it's going to teach me something about bear cubs. Have you ever heard the word cubs before? What do you think a bear cub is? All right, so a bear cub is a baby cub. That's right. And these are some words we're going to find in our book this week. And so I want to give you an introduction to some of these words that you will see because some of them are a little difficult. Bear might be one we know because we see that word often, and cub is one we could stretch out. Bear and cubs. But look at this word here. This word does not follow phonics rules, so it's going to be a tough word that we're going to see in our text. It's called, can you read that? Climb. The B is silent and the I is long, even though there's only one vowel in it. How about this one? Berries. It was the word berry, but they added an ES, so it's the word berries. That means it's more than one berry. And this is a big word. It's got two syllables. So we can use if we don't know this word, we can use our chunky monkey strategy. I could find the words or the sounds I already know. Well, I know that word. Do you know that word? In. And then that word, we just did ant words yesterday. Fant, infant. Oh, bear cubs and infant. That kind of goes together, right? Because they're little baby cubs, and so maybe they're newborns and they're infants. All right, so those are some words we will see in our text in the book, Bear Cubs.